Did you know that most people spend over 10 hours a day in some form of tension, whether it's tight shoulders, clenched jaws, stiff backs, or restless minds? And because that tension can build so slowly, they don't even realize how much strain they're carrying until it starts affecting them. Their mood, their sleep, their energy. Sound familiar? Fortunately, there is an easily accessible and incredibly effective solution: a spike mat or an acupressure mat. It's one of the simplest, fastest ways to release that tension in just 10 minutes a day. Today's tip is to simply start using a spike mat. A spike mat, also known as an acupressure mat, looks a little bit intimidating at first. Thousands of small plastic spikes just waiting to be pressed against your skin under the force of your own body weight, which may not sound ideal, but here's the magic. Those spikes trigger a wave of relaxation through your nervous system. They help your muscles release tension, they improve blood flow, they stimulate endorphins, which are your body's natural feel-good chemicals. What starts off feeling slightly prickly quickly becomes deeply soothing, and because the effect is so fast, it's one of those tools you can actually feel working. There are some evenings when my brain is overloaded from the day: calls, decisions, content planning, being a dad, juggling a million thoughts at once, and I can feel my body tightening. The shoulders start creeping up, the lower back starts stiffening, the jaw starts clenching. That's when I grab my spike mat. 10 minutes, shoes off, t shirt off, lying down, I can feel my body melt. The tightness releases, the breathing slows, the noise in my head softens. By the time I get up, I feel like I have literally pressed a reset button. And that's not just my imagination, it's biology. It's why the spike mat became a non negotiable part of my toolkit. It doesn't just make me feel better, it makes me show up better for everything else. When the spikes make contact with your skin, tiny pressure signals travel through your nervous system. They switch off the fight or flight mode and they activate your rest and digest mode. For those who like fancy terms, it switches off your sympathetic nervous system and activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which we all need more of in our modern world. Your blood vessels widen, sending oxygen and nutrients into stiff muscles. Your brain releases pain relieving endorphins and calming neurotransmitters like serotonin. It's the same principle that underpins acupuncture and deep tissue massage, but in a way that you can do at home anytime you need. And because we spend our days sitting, scrolling, rushing, and tensing up, often without even realizing it, a tool like this works with modern life instead of fighting against it. It's not just the pure physical benefits either. Using a spike mat can create a ritual, a moment of stillness in a world that rarely gives you any. It slows your breathing, it clears your mind, and it helps you reconnect to your body. It's 10 minutes when you're not reacting to anything, and that mental pause carries into the rest of your evening. It'll help you sleep better, unwind faster, and reset more deeply. And here is how this simple habit can ripple out across your health, your wealth, and your happiness. Because for your health, a spike mat reduces muscle tension. It improves circulation. It supports recovery. It enhances sleep quality. It calms the nervous system and it counters stress related inflammation. It primes your vessel for better decisions. In terms of your wealth, a relaxed mind makes better financial decisions. You avoid emotional spending. You plan more clearly. You show up sharper at work. You benefit from clarity, not from stress. You can also think of it another way. A spike mat is a one off cost that can replace some expensive massages, saving you money long term. What about your happiness? This is where it really shines because you feel calmer, more grounded, more present. That 10-minute ritual builds an emotional resilience. It improves your mood and it helps you reconnect with yourself. It's like self care you can actually feel working and you feel it working quickly. So here's the challenge for you: treat yourself to a spike mat or dust yours off if you have one already and try it as soon as possible. 10 minutes, no phone, no noise, just you and the mat. Feel how your body goes from tight to soft, from wired to peaceful, and watch how that moment influences the choices you make afterwards. The quality of your sleep, your mood the next morning, and your decisions that you make throughout the day. That is the ripple effect, and it's stronger than you may think. And if you would like to lock today's tip in and actually see the impact it can have on your life, I would always recommend getting your free copy of Big Daddy's Foundation Blueprint. Far more than just a tracker, it's a system that shows you how small daily actions like this one stack up over time across your health, your wealth, and your happiness. You can use it to track your daily wins, you can use it to spot your daily drifts, and you can use it to watch your momentum build week by week. Because when you see it written down, when you measure the ripple, that is when it really starts to sink in. That's when it becomes part of who you are. You can get your free copy from the link in my bio on Instagram, from my website, or from the show notes below this episode. So if today's tip has got you thinking, then please share it. Not just online, but with someone in your life who might need it too, because real change spreads when we pass it on, and your unique ripple effect may just be sparked when you have that conversation and share your new knowledge. Even better, try explaining the tip in your own words to somebody that you know, because if you can teach it, you are far more likely to remember it. And if you would like the full breakdown of this tip, with extra examples, bonus strategies, and a free downloadable guide to help you implement it in your life, head over to Instagram or check the show notes below this episode, and I will send it to you directly. This, combined with a copy of my Foundation Blueprint, will stand you in very good stead for ingraining this tip into your life. So if today's tip has sparked anything for you, come and hang out with me on Instagram and TikTok, where you'll find me every day at Big Daddy's Big Tips, sharing simple, high-impact tips to boost your health, your wealth, and your happiness, one small daily win at a time. You'll also find weekly bingo cards to keep you motivated, free downloads to dive deeper and make change easier. You'll find weekly go lives that feel like a proper pep talk, as well as more honest chats, just like this. So make sure you're following. Don't miss the next tip that could change everything. And if you've tried any of my tips so far, I would love to hear from you. Send me a DM, tag me in your progress. This is just the beginning, and I want you to know how proud I am of you, and I want you to know you are not going on this journey alone. If you need any help or are unsure in any way about implementing this tip or the benefits it can offer, reach out and I'll be in touch to help. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. And remember, your future does not change in one big leap. It changes in the next small step you take today. So why not start right now? Get that vessel primed, create those positive ripple effects, enjoy a truly life-changing journey, one small daily win at a time. I end each episode by asking you a question that you can answer in the comments below, and today's question is this: what part of your body carries the most tension, and how might 10 minutes on a Spikemat help release it tonight? Have a think about it. Let me know what springs to mind in the comments below, because I would love to hear from you. Big love, Big Daddy.